Once you're done with your event, you want to turn the blower off first. There's a flap, zippers on the side, sometimes on the ends of these things. You're going to want to open all of them up. The more flaps you open, the quicker it's going to deflate. You got 2 tubes on the back end. Take the blower off the tube. While it's deflating, you can go ahead and take a crowbar or a claw hammer and remove the stakes. Or if you're really strong, you can just pull them out. Usually after an event, the grass is pretty wet from the water. You can pull them right back out. To help get the unit rolled up quicker, you can have somebody open up the flap. Make sure you take your shoes off. We don't ever walk on our inflatables with the shoes. Try to keep them clean and nice. You're going to fold the walls over to expose the little deflation flaps. The more you walk on it, the more air you get out of it, the easier it's going to be to handle, to roll up, and to move back into your vehicle. On this slip and slide, once you get the air out, you're just going to fold the 2 sides back over to the center. So you're basically folding it in half, but not all the way from one side. You're going to fold each side over to the middle. That's going to protect the top of the slip and slide. In case it were to get scuffed, it won't be part of the wall or the inflatable. It'll just be the bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect. Once you bring the unit back, we are going to blow it up. We're going to dry it. We're going to vacuum it off, disinfect it. So once you got it folded in half, you're just going to roll it as tight as you can. The trick is rolling it from the very beginning as tight. If you just start it with a wad, it's going to be a big wad. If you've got a spouse or a child or a friend that can walk on it, have them take their shoes off and just walk on it as you roll it. And you will get a tighter roll that way. When you get down to the very end, you just want to take that hose and kind of tuck it in, but leave the end of the hose out. That'll help you drain the water out. Get to the very end, they've got it rolled right up to the end. The 2 tubes are sticking out. You leave those tubes out while you roll it because it helps get the air out. And then once you roll it up, you back it up a little bit. If you tuck everything in at the end, it just keeps it from damaging any of the unit while you're moving it. You don't want to do that. Got the 2 straps under there. You got one person holding it, one person's going to roll it up. And then you're just going to strap it. Once you get it completely rolled up and strapped, you're just going to stand up one end, take that protective bag, slide it over it. Don't want to move it unless you've got the bag around it. That's going to keep it from getting messed up. Once you get the bag over it, just going to flip it over once, stand it back up on the other end. There's going to be some rope on the bag. You can tuck the hose in, tuck everything in, and then just take that rope and strap it back. Once you get the inflatable up, you're going to pull the nails out of the 4 corners for the tarp. And make sure you keep up with all those nails. We're going to count them when they come back. Just going to grab the corner. If there's 2 of you, it's just a lot easier to fold a tarp. If you get one person to help you, usually the wind's going to give you a problem. But because this tarp is so long, we'll just fold it all the way over in half first. And then we just go side to side, fold it over until you're completely done. Just keeping people on opposite ends. They're just going to take the corner. It's probably going to be wet and nasty from your event. That's okay. We'll take them and we dry them and clean them and all that, so don't worry about it. All right, that's the tarp. Be ready to bring everything back.